The stock market is showing signs of complacency. Let's bring in Tim Biggam of Delta Derivatives. Hope you're having a great day, Tim. The VIX fell below 17 this week. That's a sign there's not a lot of fear, but it can also mean complacency. What can you tell us about the market action?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's probably the biggest sign of complacency, which in the past, Angie, has marked a top in the stock. So I'm getting a little bit cautiously bearish up here as we approach 4,200, that big time kind of resistance level on the S&P 500. If it can't break through there, I think we may have that, long-awaited pullback. But a lot of, things pointing to perhaps the rally getting a little overextended here. Interest rates have run up. We see the 10-year yield, well back above that 3.5% level. Stocks kind of shrugging it off here. Earnings have, kind of been tooled down as well. Stocks shrugging that off as well. So a lot of kind of complacency, which normally doesn't end well for stocks. So I think it's not a bad time. And this is what I'm doing, is jumping in to buy some put protection to the downside. Certainly with the VIX that briefly traded with a 16 handle, option prices and put prices have never been cheaper in about a year and a half.
Tim, what would you buy in the market?
Yeah, I'd look at some of the stocks that have kind of been, knocked down a little bit here. Actually, some of the airlines are starting to look attractive here. They found some support. The banking stocks, which not too long ago were vilified, certainly I think are, worth a look here as well. I think look at the underperformance and, get out of your outperformance. So I'm kind of favoring, again, those Dow stocks versus the NASDAQ stocks, simply because of the outperformance the NASDAQ has put in, and the fact that I think going forward, it'll be more the value stocks that will start to catch a bid rather than those high growth names.
What would be a trade for you, Tim?
Yeah, looking at some unusual option activity in Manchester United, MANU. This is the second time these guys have been back in a big way. So there's potential takeover rumors out there. Regardless, they are absolutely coming in with repeat call buying, especially out in the May strike. So I'm jumping in buying the stock, which has fallen recently, and selling these very expensive calls. These are trading at the highest implied volatility over the past year compared to overall market trading at the lowest implied volatility. So I like to follow the flow, but capture some very rich option premium along the way as well.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Thanks. Anytime, Ange. Take care.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.